Hi, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the Coherent Connection. In this new episode, we are going to talk about a very interesting series of workshops called the Pillars of Self-Love with Heart, Breath, and Scent. And so, to allow the ladies with us to talk more about this series of workshops, I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves and then start telling us more about this amazing program. So, Renata, please introduce yourself to our audience.
So my name is Renate Terpstra, and I am originally from the Netherlands. Immigrated to Canada in 2002, and I'm a certified Aroma Freedom Practitioner. And yeah, that's who I am. So.
Welcome. We're happy to have you, Renata. Renata, would you like to also welcome our audience? You're part of this Coherent Connection series as well, but I'm sure that our audience would appreciate you introducing yourself again.
Yes, I'm Renata Crescenzo. I live in Jupiter, Florida, and I've lived here for about 20 years now. And I'm a HeartMath Certified Trainer, and I do training in heart coherence breathing, helping people to align themselves in their hearts. And that I'm the heart breath of the heart breath and scent piece in our workshop.
Beautiful. Thank you, ladies. So you're both collaborating on this amazing series of workshops. So please tell our audience a little bit more about this series of workshops.
Well, our collaboration began earlier this year. We met through Renata's husband, Dirk Terpstra, who's a fellow HeartMath trainer and founder of Coherent Hotspot. And both of us were in the Coherent Hotspot sessions, and I learned about her work with Aroma Freedom and started taking the workshops with her and found them really transformational. And in the process of it, started just realizing how similar the work that we're doing, removing blocks in the heart, lessening trauma, bringing elevated emotions. There was so much similarity that we decided to collaborate, and it's eventually turned into this heart, breath, and scent collaboration. Renata, maybe you want to share a little bit about the Aroma Freedom piece of what we're doing together.
Yeah, so when I did my training with Dr. Benjamin Perkins, he's actually the founder of Aroma Freedom Technique. And he always did actually the heart focus, the heart center breathing before we went in each session. So that's why it's such a beautiful fit. And the Aroma Freedom Technique is actually, we are dissolving negative thoughts, feelings, and memories with, it's almost like an EMDR technique. So eye movement and desensitization and reprocessing. And then we use the essential oils kind of as a steroid. So it calms your amygdala, and that's what with the heart focused breathing, we also calm the amygdala down. So when we are in fight and flight, and we are anxious, and we have all these fearful feelings, with the essential oils, we calm the amygdala down. And you cannot be in fear or anxious and calm at the same time. And it's such a beautiful process. And by calming your amygdala, you just get access to your intuition and you can think more clearly. And it's a beautiful process. And Renata, with the heart coherence breathing she implements in this whole program, it even makes it stronger and more beautiful, and we access even more our intuition. So I think it's really a beautiful, beautiful combination.
I agree, ladies, and I've had the pleasure of benefiting from Renata's workshops before, and I love the techniques that she shared, and Renata's as well. So, ladies, tell us a little bit more details about when this program is, when this series of workshops is starting, and how can people attend, and what kind of benefit are they going to obtain from this series of workshops?
So I'll give you a little bit where you can book this. Yeah, you can go to my website. It's my name, renateterpstra.com. And you can see it, you can book it there, all the information is there. You can contact us if you have any questions. It starts on Saturday, September 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time Standard. And it's 1 p.m. Eastern Time Standard. And then it's every Saturday and every Wednesday at the same time. So it's in 3-week periods, 6 workshops. And maybe Renata, you can tell us a little bit more about the benefits of the program.
What I think is great about this work that we're both doing is that these are tools and techniques that we can apply in our lives anywhere, anytime. A lot of issues around self-love are issues of anxiety, things that actually people go to psychotherapists for years. And when you learn how to use your breath and your heart and use the essential oils, these are things that you can have at your immediate disposal. You don't need to go to a psychotherapist. It's very powerfully transformative, and it's something that empowers us to heal ourselves and transform our lives on so many levels.
Beautiful. I love what you're saying about self-love, because we hear it a lot in the self-development world, and we tend to think that self-love is just taking some time off, or for a bubble bath, or going for a manicure or a pedicure. But what you're talking about here is taking action into self-love at a very, very deep level. So this definitely makes this series of workshops very special. And Renata, you spoke previously about like the tangible results that people can obtain from removing these blocks. Let's give our audience a little bit of idea of what they are going to experience once they remove these blocks.
Well, to give you a little example, if you learn to practice this daily, like if you have a feeling of anxiety, or you feel depressed, or whatever the feeling is, with the Aroma Freedom Technique or the heart coherent breathing tools you learn from us, you transform your emotions, and you can do that in an instant. You can do it in a minute. So you feel joy, and you feel excitement, or you feel calm, or you just feel peace. You just know it will be okay. It's because we calm that amygdala down, and you're not in fight and flight anymore. And it's so healthy for your body too. Because stress is not good for your body. And it's a tool you can use. You don't have to make an appointment or wait, to go to your counselor, or you just can do it in a moment. And you literally change the way you feel. And you can do that in a minute. And I think that's really, and if you do that a lot, like every single day, or as much as you can, as much as you feel you need it, you will change the way you think about yourself. You get more self-confidence, you get more self-expression, more self-esteem, more self-acceptance. That are the pillars we are working on. Self-forgiveness, it's all the pillars we are going to talk about. And it's self-care. You start to take better care of yourself. So it's that are actually the 6 pillars we are going to talk about too. But you can apply it every single day in your life, and you just change your emotions. You transform your emotions in a minute. That's the beauty of it.
And I would say, in a way, we're rewiring ourselves. So much of the feelings we hold about ourselves that are not loving, where we judge ourselves, where we criticize ourselves, we have guilt about things. come from conditioning from our childhood, and we have these blocks. And what the Aroma Freedom Technique does is dissolves a lot of those memories. And then as we're applying heart coherence breathing, we're bringing loving emotions into our heart. And in both cases, we're rewiring ourselves and reconditioning ourselves, which then changes our vibrational frequency. You know, we talk so much to Dr. Joe Dispenza work and even HeartMath work. We talk about how, you know, and even the law of attraction. As we change our thoughts, we're changing our frequency. And that's what we start drawing into our lives. If we're seeing repeating patterns of wounding and bad relationships, or you know, just negative experiences that keep coming, as we rewire ourselves and rewire our energy, our frequency, all of a sudden we start to see our lives changing, and we begin to live the lives that we came here to live. And that's what's so beautiful about this work. It's not only do we receive the benefits of feeling good, but we receive the benefits of changed lives.
Beautiful. That's very, very interesting, and I'm very excited for this series of workshops. It sounds like you're going to help us rewire ourselves to start that journey of self-love from the inside. We embody that in action through so many layers, like Renata said about the 6 pillars of self-love, and then to empower us to express it on the outside, so that what we are doing in our lives is truly an expression of a strong belief in ourselves, a strong love for ourselves as well. So that's really beautiful. Also using these amazing techniques that you have integrated into this program. So I want to tell our audience that we will be leaving the link to register for this series of workshops in the caption to this video, so that they can head over to the webpage and check it out and register. So ladies, are there any final thoughts that you want to share with our audience regarding the program? Please feel free to share them.
I think I could just say that since I've been doing the work with Renata, it's been very transformative for me. And I went through psychotherapy, and I've been through, you know, a lot of techniques, and combined with my heart coherence, I can see a real up-leveling that it's done. And I would just, you know, we're doing this because we really want to have others share in these beautiful benefits that we've been receiving. So, you know, it's for everyone, and I encourage everyone to join us.
Yeah, and my one say is that I really always thought, before I did the training with Dr. Benjamin Perkins, that I really accepted, for example, myself. But I was actually not really accepting myself, because I was very critical against myself. Like and it's not very self-loving. I always thought self-acceptance is how I look like. And yeah, that's really, or self-care, for example. I thought it was, you know, I'm exercising. I love exercising. I love eating healthy. But like, for example, my self-care can also be your mental self-care or your spiritual self-care. And it's so many beautiful aspects you can give yourself. So I think you will learn a lot for yourself.
Absolutely. I think that you are promising the audience a very transformational experience that is going to allow them to remove lots of misconceptions about what self-love is and what self-acceptance is, and like be ready to dig deeper into that and allow themselves to express it. So that is really beautiful, interesting, and thank you for sharing this, ladies, about your series of workshops. And again, I would like to remind our audience to just head over to the link in this caption so that they can register for the the workshops. And also Renata and Renata will always be available to answer any of your questions if you feel like connecting with them in case you have any questions. So thank you, ladies, for joining us in this episode of the Coherent Connection, and to our audience, we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rhonda.
Thank you so much, Randa.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.